Rain slicks every inch of Piapi Boulevard. I'm Jomar Bautista, weaving through the Buhangin District's mix of concrete sari-sari stores and shanties on stilts. The diesel fumes mix with a salty sea breeze, a weird combo for an October afternoon. The usual chatter's drowned out by distant sirens. Another fire, they said. This time, massive. 500 houses, just like that. The fire's burning fast. I hear from a jeepney driver off Route 4, a spark near Jacinto Extension Road, they say. But no one can say how it started. Rumors swirl, faulty wiring, careless cigarette, even an old ritual disturbed. People whisper about the apoy ng Piapi, a fire spirit from old tales, angry at the district's growth eating into the mangroves. As a delivery rider, I know these streets, every pothole, every shortcut. But today, everything smells of smoke and loss. Some houses are still burning, despite the city's fire crews. And strange, they keep finding burnt offerings near the ruins. Mango leaves, salabat pots, things meant to calm restless spirits. But no one's calm here. Not in Piapi. I spot a scorched match, half buried in ash near where Mangloria's store stood. She says that every October, the neighborhood remembers the fire that raised Piapi back in '82. They say the blaze was started by a careless soul during a forgotten ritual, and the fire's curse still lingers, coming every generation, always in the afternoon, always when the sea breeze turns salty. I thought I'd seen enough chaos, but something's off. Firefighters keep radioing about strange cold spots, areas untouched by flame but charred flat. Better yet, sensors on some buildings show no heat at all, like the fire skips them, or maybe something else moves the blaze. I can't shake this feeling watching these empty spots burn nothing but memories. The barangay captain says CCTV found nothing, just static and strange shadows crossing the streetlights. A digital feed error, they call it, but the elders nod solemnly, recalling how their parents told them the house-to-house fires of '82 weren't accidents but warnings, set by an unseen hand protecting some old secret buried near the shore. I have a delivery to make, but the usual route is blocked by debris and nervous neighbors. The street vendors whisper of a usog, a curse that rides the rain, carried by charred smoke. One said a time rift flickers near the burnt mangroves, where old and new fires bleed into each other like faces in the mist. I stare into the smoke. Time folding in on itself. Madness. Yet I can almost feel eyes watching from the wet shadows. I follow the whispers to a collapsed coastal home. On the threshold hangs a singed anting, an artifact meant to protect from evil. But here, it's burnt nearly black. Local stories say these amulets repel fire spirits, but only if they're whole. I wonder if someone wanted the fire to burn, to break a seal or awake something drowned years ago beneath the mud and mangroves. The news calls it tragic but mysterious, haunted. Maybe? My gut says there's something we don't see clawing at these streets. And then a scream lances out, sharp and half swallowed by rain from close by. I kickstart my bike toward Jacinto Extension. If something lives in this fire, I'm running into it. Inside, everything's ash but this one thing, a photo. A family smiling, standing right here on Piapi Boulevard decades ago. The man in the picture looks exactly like the old story figure who disappeared after the '82 fire. And I remember, the legend wasn't just fire, it was a sacrifice to prevent worse infernos. What if this fire isn't past but the ghosts return? My grandmother told me stories, whispered late at night, how Piapi's ancestors made a pact with the sea spirits to protect their home. A fire consumed the sacrificial soul to quench a greater threat. But if the pact unravels, the fire can return, uncontrolled. Hungry. The rain mixed with smoke, but the fire's hunger never waned. I see it. A figure in the haze, neither burning nor wet, dragging itself through the smoke like a warning. A guardian or a curse, ready to claim more than houses next time. I don't stop to look back. The fire claims everything, but I carry a piece of its story. Piapi Boulevard is more than ash and ruin, it's a testament. And in October's rain, beneath Davao's humid sky, some flames never truly die. Tomorrow, the city will rebuild again, and the stories will fade with the smoke. But somewhere between these burned streets and the sea breeze, the past waits unfinished, watching, burning quietly.